All right, guys, time to take a quick look at a new knife from our friends at Three Rivers Manufacturing, TRM. This nerd is holier than ever before. It is. This is really cool. Red linen micarta, 3D, in other words, contoured, magna cut steel. These are available now for $230 in a bunch of different versions. We'll kind of go over that in a moment. Now, this is not a full review because this just came in, and I'm going to be giving this away. By the time you see this video, it'll probably be gone. This is in magna cut steel, very tiny knife. You know I love my Atom. It's a big full-size knife. This is not that. As a matter of fact, let's just jump in by showing you how small this guy is. This is literally right at 5.5 inches, guys. This is a teeny tiny knife, 2 inch, little over 2 inch, 2 and an eighth inch cutting edge, a 2 and a quarter inch blade. The handle is just 3 inches, but you do have a little bit of a choil there. And yeah, it's a tiny little guy. Now, it is a liner lock. You do have access to the liner. You have this gorgeous contoured red micarta, and by contouring, you end up with this ridiculous banding. All their hardware, let's just see here. All of their liners are typically, their liners are titanium. And very cool. It does have a steel insert, titanium clip, titanium barrel spacers. Yep, not sticking to any of that. And this guy is a magna cut steel blade made in the US by TRM or Three Rivers Manufacturing. Now, you say, oh, it's too tiny, it won't work for me. Well, guys, this thing, if you don't get in the choil, is a fantastic cutter. So that's why I called it tiny but mighty, because I don't care. I mean, this thing is a great fifth pocket knife that'll get in there and do work right alongside my Atom, you know? Very nice, very thin, as you can see. As a matter of fact, let's do those fancy measurements real quick. 0.092 on the stock. Let's just 0.090, sorry. And at the thickest point in the contouring, 0.42. So very, very thin. And I'm assuming pretty lightweight. Let's see what they say here. Come on, where's the weight? Where's the weight? Well, I guess we're going to have to weigh it because they don't tell us. So give me just a second to grab my scales, guys. But this is a really fantastic knife. You know I absolutely love Marianne, Hillary, all the folks over at Three Rivers Manufacturing. And thanks to them for sending this along. Look at that. 1.7 ounces, basically, you might as well say. And really, really cool. I love this. So thanks to them for sending this along. Like I said, by the time you see this, it's probably been given away. Now it is in a stonewash blade. Again, nice clip. Clip works. It's a little low here, but it worked for me. Plenty of room here, but I just wish that ramp was up a little bit more. Now, grip, 3-finger grip when you're backed up. 4-finger grip if you can get up into that choil without getting bit. You can see I'm barely doing that. No jimping. But now, on the whole, I've tried to middle finger flick this guy. Let's try it one more time. I cannot. It's a little stiff. It's on washers. I cannot do that. Now, you might be able to, but what I've ended up doing with it is just slow rolling it, which works well for me. Now, we're locked up at about 40%, about 40. We do come all the way out to the end. Now, this one is slightly off center to the clip side, but I'm sure I could adjust it, but I haven't done that yet. Now, locked up beautifully. No issues there whatsoever. Now, what versions are available? Let's take a look here real quick. Okay, so we have the red linen 3D micarta, 80s camo carbon. Now, that one does go up $65. Carbon fiber 3D contour goes up $40. Burlap micarta, which is gorgeous, 3D, goes up $10. OD green micarta goes up $10. And the red linen micarta, I've already told you, is $230. So basically any of the micarders, the burlap, the OD green, and the red linen are 230, and the jet black G10 in 3D, the popsicle purple G10 in 3D, the royal blue G10, those are all 220, and then the Ultim is 250. So the most expensive is your 80s camo carbon in $285, but man, it is absolutely stunning. Now, just to prove this guy's small, we're going to just show our small comparison knives, our 7-inch Tempest Microburst and our 7.25-inch Ontario Rat. Guys, it is absolutely itty bitty. Very cool though. And again, you can't go wrong with a TRM knife. If you want something for getting down, by the way, low tip, something for getting into packages and just opening basic stuff and, you know, maybe not being threatening at work because you pull this out and nobody's scared of this. This is the knife for you. It is definitely tiny. And somebody's going to love this when I give it away. So very cool. Thanks to Marianne. We got some other goodies from them as well, like a keychain and some other stuff to give away. So I appreciate that very, very much. Just had enough time to do a quick overview. So that's what we have. So like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this guy. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.